So we are now 10 days after the initial spraying, and we are continuing to make progress. Things continue to get more brown, so I think most of it's getting pretty close to being dead. And then the past few days, when it hasn't been raining, I've been spending a lot of time cleaning up the southeast area around the pond still. So as you saw in the video a while ago, I was weed eating and whatnot around there, but then there are tons of vines that were taking over the trees, and it was an absolute mess to clean up. So I kind of relieved the trees from those vines, and then lots of bushes that I was uprooting, maybe poison ivy, I'm not sure. I don't know plants and trees too well and whatnot yet, but seemed to have fended off the poison ivy if it was poison ivy, but it was just destroying a ton of uprooting a ton of bushes over there, and made a big pile of that. So got another big brush pile, or at least a couple other big brush piles, and a pile of old bushes that I need to burn eventually as well. So but yeah, I'm really happy. I'm not done cleaning up around the pond yet, but I've made a lot of really good progress on that and have a nice area to fish from now. So in the morning before heading into work, I think I'm gonna do a little fishing and see if I can get any bites after yesterday's storm. This might be the record for the smallest fish I've ever caught. I'd say that's enough for the morning. Time to head into the office and get some work done. Good morning, everybody. Been a while since I've posted anything, but just been busy we were hosting the track meet a couple days ago at our new outdoor facility, and something I want to share with you all that's non-tradition farm related is the fact that we have something cool for our indoor and outdoor facility now. So one of my athletes, Nate Hendricks, he's an electronics engineering technology major, and for his senior project he designed, built, and programmed a set of pacing lights for us and did it a lot cheaper than what we would have to pay from like Wavelight, the leading brand, and so I'll throw in a couple videos here of those working in action. So that's very, very exciting, very cool stuff. So anyways, now we are 2 weeks post-spraying and everything's pretty well dead. Now there are a couple spots that were missed, but it should be very, very visible from above. So I'm going to take the drone up and kind of show you what it looks like. I haven't seen it from above yet, but so I'm excited to see that. So getting really close to dirt work getting started. So equipment is getting delivered as we speak. So I just want to get another shot from above before the dirt work starts, and then another one after the dirt work, and so I think it's going to be pretty cool looking progress. So it feels like there should be like a 2 week or 3 week or 4 week or even longer time skip right now with how much has gotten done out here today. But there's a reason why I'm not showing the process of what is getting done as it's getting done. But let's just say I'm very fortunate and grateful to have some really good people in my corner and somebody that was willing to help out very, very significantly with this project. And so quick work is being done out here. So I do want to explain some of the process though that is happening, and I'll show you some of the results of the work out here. So basically there's a bulldozer, there's an excavator, and there's a skid steer out here. So the excavator was just cleaning out around the pond a lot of dead trees, leveling some big dirt piles out, all kinds of stuff, taking out stumps from the ground. And then the bulldozer has been going around the whole path and just ripping up the ground, and then the skid steer in the end is going out and leveling things out and making it nice and neat. So yeah, basically not the whole path is done on all that, but it should all be done tomorrow morning, and the plan is to be getting some seed down tomorrow afternoon. So so yeah, let's I guess I'll walk you around a little bit and show you some of the results of the work. So behind me over here, I've got what is basically the home stretch of the grass track. So this is about what half of the loop looks like right now. So the dozer has gone over probably about half of it, and the skid steer has gone over most of that. So yeah, looking really good for planting some grass seed tomorrow. Behind me is one of the massive brush piles that was created with a lot of the dead trees that were around the pond, as well as a couple of the brush piles that I had created. So that'll be a good one to burn. Over by the pond now, and tons of dead trees have been removed from the west side of the pond, which was great because I hadn't really done hardly any work on that side of the pond yet. So much cleaner over there right now. And now I'm on the north side of the pond, where even more trees were removed from the edge, but then also some trees that were in the pond were removed. So lots of very beneficial cleanup. And now behind me I have the second massive burn pile. So this one's bigger than the other one, so this is also going to be a very fun fire. And now we're back to where it all started, from the big brush pile that I sorted myself that probably could have been done a heck of a lot quicker, but yeah, all this dirt that I had piled up is now leveled out, so this is what we're left with. So that's it for the very substantial update today. I'll probably wait till tomorrow to take the drone up again to get another view after all the grass on the path is gone and everything's just dirt. Then it will be really visible. So yeah, anyways, that's it. So I'll see you sometime tomorrow. All right, everybody, it is the next day and pretty much all of the dirt work is done, and now it's time to just commit to it and spread the seed. So I'm not going to do too much video because I'm in a little bit of a time crunch. I want to get this done before dark, and I've got a lot of seed to spread, and I've got to roll over it, and a rain is coming in tonight, so I definitely want to be done with this tonight. So I've got 150 pounds of Bermuda seed as of now, and first, I just want to test and make sure I'm spreading it at the rate that I want to. So I'm going to shoot for about 2 pounds per 1,000 square feet. So I've got a little manual push spreader that I'm going to use, and I've kind of just visually or stepped out about what would be 1,000 square foot area. And I'm going to put the spreader on a pretty small opening because this Bermuda seed is really small. So yeah, let's start with that. I've got 2 pounds of Bermuda seed measured out, weighed out. So I'm gonna put that in spreader and spread it. So that was close. I think I'm gonna open up just a little bit more and get to work here. So that is 150 pounds of Bermuda seed spread now. So I basically kind of chickened out a little bit and thought I might go through it too quick, and I thought it was better to err on the side of caution. So I went back to using a setting that was just like a little bit above 3, maybe like a 3.25 or something. And with that, I was able to get through 2 passes on pretty much everything. One on the inside of the path, one on the outside of the path. And then I still had maybe almost a bag and a half left. So I used that last bag and a half to get over pretty much everything else again, almost everything. Left some of the shaded parts without another pass, just because Bermuda doesn't do as well and without full sun. But basically went over the tangents on everything with that last pass. So obviously with the runners running on the tangents more often, figured that could be a little bit fuller. So yeah, now I'm going to, I've also got some perennial rye. That's better in the cool season and whatnot. Don't want to plant too much of that because a lot of it will probably just die off this summer, but I'm going to go over some parts with that just for kind of to help us hold the soil a little better, and then also some of the shaded areas where the Bermuda might not do as well. So I'm gonna go over that, and then I need to get on to rolling and hopefully get all that done before it's dark. So that is probably a little over 30 pounds of perennial rye spread, so that makes a little over 180 pounds total. So got the tractor fired up, a little past 7 o'clock. Gotta get on top of this because I think I have just enough time to roll over everything. Well, that took a little bit longer than expected, mainly because I was driving my tractor a lot slower than compared to when I'm mowing. So I figured a little over an hour of mowing for the path, and that took me probably 2 hours or so. But rolled over every bit of the path, and hopefully we got better ground contact for the seeds. Supposed to get rain here in a couple hours or so, storming overnight. So, and it looks like there's some periodic rain in the forecast for the next week. So, should be just right as long as that stays in the forecast. So, here's to hoping that didn't waste over $1,000 worth of seed. So, yeah, I wish I could show you the progress right now. It's looking really, really good, but that'll just have to wait till the morning. It's a little bit windy to take my drone up today anyways, but I'll do that tomorrow morning when the calm after the storm overnight. And yeah, it's looking really, really good. I'm really happy with how things have turned out, and there's been so much work that has gotten done here in the past 2 days. So that's it for tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. So here we are 2 days after the seeding and rolling. Got out yesterday morning and took the drone up, but it was a little too foggy for me to get some really good shots, so I'll have to do that here in a little bit. But yeah, just gonna do some various clips of the area around here and just show you what it's looking like. So looking really good. I'm pretty happy with the footing, and that'll continue to get better hopefully as I roll it more. But after this initial roll, I kind of want to not bug things too much on the seed. It looks like it's kind of settled into the soil decently well after the rain. So yeah, I got about 2/3 of an inch of rain that night after I spread all the seeds. So good initial rain, and it looks like we've got a little bit here and there over the next few days as well. So trying to think about what I need to maybe not super expensive, but somewhat efficiently water some of this if necessary, because I really don't want to waste over $1,000 worth of seed because I'm not doing a good enough job with seeding or with watering the seed. But it's not exactly a simple process to water all of this. So yeah, things are looking pretty cool, and here I'll show you some drone video now. So I think that'll do it for this video, and next up is trying to make sure this grass actually grows and eventually getting time to mowing it when it's tall enough. So yep, I'll see you in the next video.